are on disability. Is that correct?
I am a Medicaid recipient.
You're a Medicaid recipient. Okay. And have you just tell me the story? Like, have you always been on Medicaid? Is this new?
No, so just a brief description of how I came to be on Medicaid.
Mhm.
I was employed in social service, excuse me, specifically as a housing specialist.
Okay.
My job entailed going up and down stairs when the building didn't have elevators, of course, landlords, inspections, things of that nature. So
Okay.
a lot of, moving around.
Hmm.
I started to have some pain in my right hip in about April of 2023.
Hmm.
Just thought it was a thing, didn't think much of it. Fast forward, January of 2024, it had exacerbated. It gotten worse. It had actually spread into my other leg. And at that point, I started to seek medical attention. I
Hmm.
have since been going through countless doctor's visits, various medications, MRIs, ultrasounds, nerve testing, physical therapy. Long story less long, I was diagnosed with AVN, which is avascular necrosis. It's basically a deterioration of your bone density.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Sorry
which
about
requires, yeah, so with that condition, I stopped working in May of 2024,
that. Okay.
and I lost my health coverage due to no longer being employed. So I was forced to go on public assistance and receive Medicaid.
Mhm.
Um, Throughout the duration of my treatment, I've been on Medicaid for the most part. Um, and it surprisingly has covered everything.
That's great.
I mean, everything. Like, I've had no out of pocket cost, medication wise, even down to being told basically you have to have surgery. This is not going to correct itself. To me, going through with the consultation with the potential surgeon, to them reaching out to Anthem, which is the Medicaid provider,
Mhm.
and they approved the surgery, which honestly speaking, I did not think was going to happen at all.
Well, that's great. I'm glad to hear that. Now, will the surgery just help you kind of cope with it, or will it resolve it?
No, it's a corrective measure.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's not a band-aid. It's a total hip replacement in both. So there's going to be recovery. There's going to be in-home therapy, and there's also going to be after the in-home therapy. Over a course of a period of I think 4 weeks, I'll start to do outpatient therapy, and this is all covered by Medicaid.
That's awesome. That's great. And when you complete, is the goal that Medicaid will or you be able to go return to your old job, or will you?
That is my personal goal.
Right.
Um, I'm thankful for being able to have the coverage,
Hmm.
but I don't want to rely upon it simply because that's not my norm. That's not
Yeah, of
something
course.
that
Yeah.
I've had to rely on. And I don't want to abuse it. I believe in working for mine, and I'm really just excited to get back to being able to walk normally again and resume my normal activities such as playing ball, running, and just being active, and getting back to work
Mhm.
because I love the work that I do, and I've done it for nearly a decade now.